Okay, this is a video how to sharpen your chainsaw chain on a steel MS 180C, which should be a 3/8 size chain. This is only 16-inch long, but this is the chain that we're going to do right here. And this is the piece you want to sharpen right here. Right in there. Now to sharpen it, you always go, I always done it, is how you hold it in your hand is the way you want to sharpen it. So like this tooth is angled that way to your left, you want to go this way to sharpen it. This way. See how it's, you always want to go toward, I don't know, I would say the outside chain edge. See how this one is? Kind of hard to tell, but the point of it is right at the left side, right there. And then for your next one, see how it's different? That goes to the right. So you want to sharpen it the other way. You want to sharpen it this way, that way. But be up here, obviously, in the tooth. See, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See how better that is? So you always do it that way. I always go from the outside for this edge here. So that's going to your left, sharpen it to your left. That's going to your right, sharpen it to your right. I'll show you here. So this one here is going to go to your left. Get you better angle on it. So let's go up here. Try and let it focus on it. There, see how it's to the left, the edge. So we're going to do it this way. Now I've always done it where you make a C right down in here. Right down in here is where you want it to be. Right in this edge here, because that's where it cuts. Yeah, right there. Down in here, and then you want this edge to be sharp, you know, you can tell, you can feel it. So stick your file down in there and don't twist it, don't turn it, just keep it flat, nice and flat. A lot of these have marks on them that tell you the angle of the chain of where it should be sharpened at. This one does not. Sorry guys about that, about the focusing, but I'm trying to find you one that's kind of boogered up a little bit. I'll show you how to do it. Yeah, okay, see how this one is, the edge. See how it's kind of flat, it's kind of rolled. Let's take care of that. This one right here. See how it's kind of flat and kind of rolled. So you want to sharpen that starting from your left and going to your right. I'll show you here. Let me flip this around. See how I'm holding it? Not a lot of pressure. You can tell it'll stop grabbing when it's sharp. But you want to get down in the gullet. Show you where that gullet is. Yeah, see there's the gullet right there. Right here's the gullet. I'm trying to let it focus. That's where you want to get down into the meat so it'll sharpen it. And then this edge is where it'll bite and catch in the wood. Let's find one that's boogered up a little bit more on this side. Okay, yeah, so this one here. I've always taken a little flat file before I've done it with the rat tail file. Is just take that edge down just a little bit, like where you've got into a rock or a nail, and just flatten her out. Not a lot of pressure, just trying to keep the angle of it. See how that angle looks a lot better now? There. Then take your rat tail file. This is a 5/32. That's what you should be using on a 3/8 chain for this And just, you don't have to count the strokes or anything like that. I know a lot of people say you're supposed to. I never have. What do you do when you hit a nail or something? You take half the tooth off. You don't throw the chain away. You sharpen it. Make it like new when you do it this way. And that's it. It looks a lot better. Go around this way and I'll show you the gullet. It's kind of hard to tell. There you go. See how that C looks? You want to get down in there and get the C. Right over here is the gullet down in this little valley piece. Not where my fingernail is, whatever you call that, a fingernail, but down in here, that's where you're going to get the wood to bite, and it's going to cut it and throw it out. And then your rakers are up here. There's your rakers. I don't have the tool for that, but you're supposed to put a tool on top of both the raker and the tooth, and if that sticks up above that metal gauge that you use, file it down, because that's what feeds the tooth. So if that's too high, you'll never cut any wood. So just make sure your rakers are down. Whenever I sharpen my chain, I always take a little file and just take a little bit off it. That's how I've always done it. Okay guys, thanks for watching.